So Barfly, I guess Bogarts, which is at the Apple place, is known for having barflies, and I guess barfly is pretty much I don't know, I'm not exactly sure what that means, but maybe they put out. I think they put out. That's what I'm hearing. At least I'm told that there's a pretty good chance of getting laid there, right? Well, it has yet to happen yet. In fact, it's really haven't even come close. But one time I met this blonde lady. Probably, I think she's in her 50s. Really friendly at first, and it's just, I forget exactly the conversation, but it ended up, it was friendly for, I don't know, we're talking for 15, 20 minutes probably, and then some guy comes over and she's talking with him, and then next thing I hear, she's like, I'm picky about the guys I'm with, right? Well, I guess that means that, you don't suit me, okay? I'm picky. Evidently she frisked my crotch to determine I don't have the 10-inch crank she needs or something. So I don't know what that meant, but it turns out that she used to be a dancer, a stripper, a dancer. So I got a feeling she's not too. She had a past record of not. Somebody told me later, she used to be a dancer. So I'm thinking, well, I'm assuming she's probably had a lot of guys and she wasn't too picky about them. So it just seems like an odd thing. That would be a perfect thing for a born-again virgin to say to me. So that's what these barflies, I guess, are maybe quote loose until they come in my vicinity. Then next thing you know, they're very picky about the guys they choose. And of course, I'm not going to be the guy. I think it was kind of funny, but that would have been funny if she was paid large sums of money to sleep with me at night. And this is what she said. This is where it ended up. This is the final product of it. So then another night, there is this. By the way, that blonde lady was pretty hot. And she's eccentric and she was funny. She's a good personality until it just kind of like fell apart, at the end there. But this lady, this shorter brunette, Puerto Rican sort of looking lady. She's hot, and she sits down next to me and says, says hi or something. Anyway, just starting the conversation. It's like, how you doing? I'm just on this night. I'm trying to go alcohol free, and seeing if, see if you can. So I'm trying to be friendly without alcohol, and she says, we're talking a little bit. And I'm like, I'm interested in you, and she's like, well, it was interesting. It was okay. At first, she's like, I have to show you my crotch, I guess. She's kind of like doing this thing. She's got shorts on down to here, and it's really kind of high-riding shorts, and she's like, how you doing? And she's kind of, making sure that I notice her thighs, It's very nice, and I say, those are very nice, and I mean, it's, I don't know, it was starting off really well, and it was going good, and then she said, well, can you buy me a drink? And I said, well, I try not to buy drinks anymore because I'm having bad luck when I do. It seems like things just go bad. So, and she's, one second. Just before this, I mean, there's a 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes of discussion before she asks for the beer. And in the process, we go dance on the floor, kind of. She's very sexual. She's a pretty hot lady. I can't remember her friend's name, but she dancing with him a little bit too. Anyways, she comes back to the bar and asks for a drink, and I kind of have to insist no. I just had too much bad luck. I just had a lot of bad luck doing this, and I had to try being strict about this, and she's kind of getting upset about it. And I was like, well, you know, I tell her I don't need to be drunk to have a good time, you know. I mean, and this is kind of like she's not used to this or something, not used to rejection like this or something. And I'm trying to be friendly without booze, you know, and buying her a drink. And just the way it works is it probably would have worked out better had I bought her a booze today. It seems like I shouldn't be buying the times that I do. Probably shouldn't have done it, and the times that I don't, probably should have bought a beer. It's just I was just on this kick where I didn't want to do it. So she's like, 1 second. She says, you know, if you buy me a drink, you know, you're not going to get anything, you know. And she goes, well, I want to make sure that I want to see the drink, because I want to make sure you don't put anything in it. 1 second. So this is funny now, but at the time I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Is this a prelude to romance right now or what? She says that I'm not going to get anything if I buy her a drink, to get her one and make sure that I don't slip some kind of date rape thing in her drink because she doesn't trust me. and this is the prelude to romance. And I'm telling the bartender, you've got to be kidding me. This is like, you know, I'm telling the bartender, you know, this is have you guys put poison in my beer? I'm trying to relate this to my poisoning thing. Is this where? Because normally when I accuse people of poisoning my beer, I get the patty wagon. So I'm trying to tell her that, you know, you might want to consider seeing a psychiatrist. You know, it didn't take long. She pretty much left, and I was like, wow. So so she's. I mean, this is just a funny. What an awkward moment. It's like, what a romantic setting that was, you know. Buy me a beer, but you're not going to get anything. Make sure you're not going to drug me up, you know. that's a start to a great relationship right there. So, anyways, I'm in kind of a bad mood, and 3 other ladies come over and start doing the pull tabs, and I'm trying to get into a good mood with it. I'm trying to be funny and say, so you want to get lucky, you know, with the pull tabs, right? And she goes, well, not with you. I'm like, oh, great. It's like, and then it finds out that this is their version of humor. I mean, it wasn't like a just kidding. It wasn't anything following up saying I'm kidding. It was I kind of like, you got it, you know. I kind of like, what the hell? And 5 minutes later, I find out that we were just kidding, and I'm just mystified that this is the version of humor. I mean, a version of humor I would find funny is when somebody says that, you know, when you're lucky, it's like, well, you know, can I get your name first? You know, something that seems funny to me. Something that leads along the path, not terminating the path, but leading to the path. So that's funny too. Or it's probably another one. Let's see here. Or, you know, it's like, well, if your picture shows up on the $100 winner here, you're golden, you know, something like. There's a lot of ways to be funny about that, instead of saying. That's the thing. I don't think it was funny. That was just her excuse for kind of making me angry. Is, oh, we're just gonna say this is a joke. We're joking around, and there's just women don't have the humor that. There's no sense of humor. 1 second. Not with you. No, I guess that's funny. I'm not sure on what show that would. I'm not sure that would make it on the Comedy Channel or not. But it was that last scene was not a barfly. I would say I was just trying to be funny and friendly, and it backfired. So I left that. The first 2 were kind of, I guess, what they call barflies. I don't have any experience with barflies. I've had no luck with them. I don't even know what they are.